Okay, you know how people with Tesla FSD, they just let the car drive and they just watch YouTube on their phone? I don't do that. Okay, so when somebody's watching a video on their phone, it's just very difficult to read text messages or emails or to respond even because they have to pause the video, which can be very difficult for somebody who does not watch any video, but it is very still difficult to multitask with just one phone. So you know how we have old phones we don't use anymore? Why can't we use that as a YouTube player? Okay, so I've installed two phone mounts on the back of the screen. One for the main phone that I use, and another one for the old iPhone I don't use anymore. There you go. So I could watch a YouTube video while working on the main phone. It could be an email, it could be a text message. Except one problem. It's just the screen is just a little too small for me to like watch. Just not acceptable, right? So I was thinking maybe I should get a tablet and just put it on there because it's much bigger than the iPhone. So here's what I did. Slap on the MagSafe sticker on the back of the tablet. Bam, there you go. Much bigger screen. So now I'm happy. Much bigger screen. I could still use my phone. Problem solved. Okay, so everything was fine until I realized I wanted to play games while I'm in the car. What should I do? Okay, so I got myself a AYN Odin 2 portal, which this allows me to play the game while watching the YouTube video, which we all do, and I still have access to my phone. But the problem is, the camera in the Tesla sees that I'm not paying attention to the road. It'll actually disengage the FSD. So it's a problem if you're planning to do this while being driven around, which is something I never do. Okay, so I've got myself AR glasses. It's called Xreal Air, and it's a sunglasses that could project the image from any device that has a USB-C port, and it'll project it right here through the lenses right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this way I could play the game while looking out the window. I mean, the windshield. So that way the car thinks I'm paying attention to the road when I'm actually playing the game, which again, something I don't do. But this will allow for me to watch the video, play the game. Also, I could see my phone. So this is a perfection. It solves every problem that I had, right? So this was perfect until in the nighttime, I could only see the game and not out the window because this thing is so bright, and the sunglasses, I can't really use it at night. So I had to look for another option, which is this. It's a 7-inch external display that has 1080p 60 Hz IPS panel, which was very difficult to find. Anything this small is usually 480 or 720. I couldn't find any 1080p until I did, and then this was the only option. A little bit pricey, but it's small enough to fit anywhere in the car. So I was planning to put something like on top of the steering wheel, so that way the camera thinks I'm looking out the road, and actuality is I'm playing the game. I'm just gonna have to connect this USB-C cable around the pillar, so that way the cable is not dangling like this. Okay, let me try it. Okay, so I had to do this to put the cable tucked in right here, and then I'm gonna have this cable drop down all the way onto the floor, and I'm gonna have to tuck in this cable like in between the windshield and the trim. I need both hands for this. Okay, so cable is tucked into the trim, and here's the USB-C. So now I have to attach the screen, and I bought one of these from Amazon because I needed something that could swivel. So here's the mount, and then this thing actually folds and swivels and everything. And this was perfect because I put the MagSafe ring on the back of the monitor, and I could put it away if I wanted to, but then I could just leave it right here. So now I gotta just connect this cable into the port, which is right here, but the angle is a little weird. So of course there is a solution for that. Okay, so I got a USB 4 female to female adapter, and also USB 4 flexible male to male. USB 4 just means it'll transfer video and audio, also the power. All I gotta do is just plug it in right here. So it'll look like this, and I just gotta plug this in because it's flexible. Just plugs in right here like this, and the screen powers up. Look at that. Perfect. So now I don't have to wear the glasses. I have the screen. I have the YouTube video. I have my phone. Oh, I have a problem though. My Odin 2 portal is connected to the cable and it's just sitting in the bottom of my chair. I need a wireless controller. I brought my Xbox controller connected to my AYN via Bluetooth because the display is using the only USB-C port, so I have to use the Bluetooth. The latency is not good. If you can see, I don't know if you can tell. I thought this was gonna work. I mean, it works, but the latency is just a joke. But I can't use the wired one because it's using the only port. So I have two options, really. Either I get a docking station for my AYN Odin 2 portal and extend USB ports and plug in 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Or I just get different Bluetooth controller that has faster response time. I'm gonna go with the second option. So let me look for a good controller for Bluetooth connection. So I bought this. It's called Gulikit ES Pro. It is one of the fastest Bluetooth controller, if not the fastest. I bought this from Amazon, paid not too much. It should resolve the problem I had. So let's check it out. Oh, not bad. Definitely faster than the regular Xbox controller. Okay, not bad. Not bad. This is good. I'm pretty satisfied with this one. Alright, so I'm gonna keep it this way. Okay, so I installed a phone mount right here. I put iPhone SE right here so I can put the music on and let it play. So I always have YouTube playing in the background while I could play the game. And also I have a tablet, which I don't need really. I could just remove it whenever I don't need it. But I don't think I'll be needing two screens playing YouTube. I mean, it's good that it's overkill. So everything is good. So I was thinking just keeping this setup, but then I realized, oh, I don't really play this game that much. I actually wanted to play PC games and this is just the Android. So I'm gonna have to come back with some sort of a gaming handheld with Windows in it. This is called Aokzoe A1 Pro. Ryzen 7 7840U with 780M graphic card with 32 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. It's like ROG Ally. It's just a little bit bigger. So I could play a PC game on this, right? It's running PC game, which is good. But for personal reasons, I'm not allowed to look down while I'm in the car. So I'm gonna have to connect this to the external monitor right here because I could do that because it has USB-C port and also USB-A port. So I could just plug in USB-C and then I should have display up here and I can just connect to this via Bluetooth or even 2.4 gigahertz dongle because I can, because it has USB-A port. But I think I'm gonna just keep this one. I quite like this one. So let me do that and come back. Now it's connected to the external display. The response is good. So now I can enjoy PC gaming. But you know, just playing game is just kind of boring. I don't know if you guys do this, but I work on my laptop while I'm playing game, while listening some YouTube videos. So I think I'm gonna have to get one of those set up, right? Okay, so I brought my laptop out right here, and this is they call it Tesla table or whatever. I bought it from Amazon, and I still have access to my game right here. Look. And the YouTube is playing left and right, and I still have access to my phone. So really, this is an ultimate ADHD setup, or if you like multitasking, you know, you could just work on your whatever you need to work on and play game while you're listening to the music. All of these USB ports that came with the car is just not powerful enough to charge all of these devices. Okay, so I bought 300 watt power inverter. This goes to the back of the car in the trunk, and I have extension like so. Just throw it in there, and this is the extension outlet. I plugged in all this laptop chargers and 65 watt charger, also 100 watt charger that charges pretty much everything I have. All the ports, and just tucks in bottom of my seat, and now everything runs just fine. Perfect. I love it. This is pretty nice. Of course, while it's parked. I mean, who's gonna be, you know, driving the car while doing all this? That's just crazy. That's crazy. So this is just green screen out the window. I'm not really in the car right now. It's just all of these is not real. But again, I love this because I'm entertained, and you know, the time flies if you're occupied. So I'm pretty happy with my setup. I don't know about you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.